Hello, I'm Thor, son of Dale, and I am here with Bryan Beard, aka Sir William from Noble Cause at the 2020 Brevard Renaissance Fair. How are you doing, Bryan?
Greetings, I am excellent well, Thor. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you. It's been a while.
True, you're still mighty.
Stop it. So, how did Noble Cause start originally?
Noble Cause, my production company, began. I jousted for another company that is now out of business, and whenever my mentor got out of the business, he gave me his blessing to start my own. So that's whenever I started Noble Cause, and that was 94, 1994, yes. And I've been jousting now 30 years. I did my first joust in 1990 in Colorado. And so I've always wanted to do this. So I thought, and originally I thought maybe I'll do it 5 years and then move on to something else. And I've just stayed with it because I've loved it.
Yeah.
So
I understand that. Do what you love and love what you do.
Exactly.
That's the way to be happy in this life. It was supposed to rhyme, but I lost it. How many hours do you train for just one fight to give the people an idea?
You know, it varies. It depends how complex the fight is. It depends how many weapons. It depends the ground. Now, normally we're fighting on our tilt yard, which is where we joust. I would say for a classic rule of thought is for every 5 seconds of fight, you want to have at least 10 hours of prep time or rehearsal. We just continually go over it and over it and over it. And for a lot of people, the Renaissance Fair is a weekend job. Ours is 5 days a week. We typically rehearse Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, perform Saturday and Sunday. And that's usually 2 rides. It's also we're having fight calls, work call where we fix things, paint things.
That's wonderful. So it's a real job. So if you out there want to get into some sword fighting, some jousting, playing with horses, just having all of the fun, you should look into Noble Cause. You can get paid hitting other people with weaponry.
You can even hit your boss.
You can hit your boss and not get fired.
The better you do it, the better you are.
This is very true. I've hit a few bosses. My dad loves it.
I'd like to see your dad's 6-legged horse. I'm really interested in that.
Yeah, I'd like to see him be able to just walk to a horse. I love you, Dad. Sorry. So what brought you to the Brevard Renaissance Fair originally?
Originally, I had been friends for a few years with one of the producers, Anthony DeRivi, and he had told me he was starting the fair. We were very excited about getting involved with it. My wife and I, my wife does the unicorn here in in other fairs around the country, and we had bought land down here about 2 hours from the site. And so it was really nice to come here and start the season. I've been impressed since day one with this festival, since the very first time they opened. And the attendance has been great, far more than a fair of this size and of this newness usually gets. So it's grown every year, and I've been very happy. And they built us this wonderful arena, so we're very happy here.
So what is your favorite part of the Ren Faire life?
The interaction with children, without a doubt. To be able to go from our show and then go and walk around and interact with the children, because they do get to, they get to see us. It's not a screen. They get to interact, and we kneel down and talk to the kids and everything. And that's very rewarding, because I know as a child that would have meant everything to me. So it sounds corny, but it really is. It's all about the kids.
Everything is about the children. They are the future. Quite literally. Remember that, government. I'm looking at you. Outside of Ren Fairs, what kind of community work do you and or Noble Cause do?
Oh, we will occasionally go visit hospitals. We'll go do Boy Scout events, things like that. My wife really leads the charge on that with her unicorn hugs. She goes and visits weekly when we're down here. She goes and visits children's hospitals, Give Kids the World, nursing homes. She'll take her unicorn in there, and it brings a lot of joy to kids, again, and elderly people.
All right, so this has come to our final question. How many fairs does Noble Cause do a year, give or take?
This year we will do 9 festivals, ranging anywhere from 2 weeks to 13 weeks. We start here in mid-January, and we will continue all the way until the middle of November. We start our season in Florida, and we end our season in Florida in November.
That is so wonderful. That you start at home and then you end at home.
That's right.
That's the way to do it. Well, I want to thank you again, Bryan, so much. I'm Thor, son of Dale, and I want to thank you for tuning in to hear Life of Thor and tuning in to Thor Talks 2, Bryan Beard at the Brevard Renaissance Fair 2020. I hope you tune into the rest of these videos, and I love you.